This tutorial is going to cover some of the basics about volume. The volume of a 3D figure is referring to the amount that a figure can hold. The units when you're measuring volume are cubic. So this means that you'll have things like feet cubed, or inches cubed, or meters cubed. Two common variables that are used are capital B, and it's important that it is capitalized, and lowercase h. When you see a capital B, this is referencing the area of the base. And this is the base of the 3D figure, or of the solid. So for instance, if you were talking about a triangular prism, and here is the base, and here is, the other base on the other side, if we were to connect and draw in our prism, the area of the base that we're referencing is this area of this triangle down here, or you could have done it on the triangle on the other side. The height is referencing the height of the solid. Now, the height does not necessarily mean a vertical height. The height is just supposed to be a right angle with the base of the solid. So in this case, this distance right here is actually the height of the solid. So what's important to keep in mind is the base of the solid must be perpendicular to the height. So they must make a right angle. R is going to show up when we're talking about cones or if we're talking about spheres or cylinders. And R stands for the radius. Because capital B stands for the area of the base, it's important that we know some of the common formulas for areas of different shapes. So I've included those on your packet as well, just so that you can reference them as you need them. We know that the area of a triangle is 1/2 base times height, remembering that in this case, base has to be perpendicular to the height. So the height you would have to measure goes from here to here, and it's perpendicular to the base. For the circle, the area is pi r squared, where r is the radius. For a rectangle, base times height, or oftentimes you'll say length times width. And for a trapezoid, we would add the two bases, so A plus B, they're parallel to each other, add those together, multiply by the height, which is perpendicular to both bases, and divide by 2.